creative project, event, or invention, or maybe you or a family member are raising funds for much-needed medical treatment. Now, you can get started raising that much-needed cash via Donate68.com, the newest 100% homegrown crowdfunding platform in Trinidad and Tobago. Donate68.com accepts donations from all major credit cards, but not only that, for those without a credit card, you can use your everyday Visa debit card to make donations. So log on today and create a campaign for your next passion project, startup, or cause. Share your campaign with your community of family, friends, and supporters to get the financial backing you need. Donate68.com, funding your culture.
You're listening to O.U.R Radio, your urban alternative. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at ourradio.fm.
You're listening to Kelocal Lockdown Tuesdays with DJ Kelo, the home of TNT rock music.
day I feel better. This is my home, but I don't belong. Inside, outside, sweeter the wine, masqueraded fire in a song. I'll bring you up, then I'll bring you down. I'll fill you up to let you live without. I'll bring you up, then I'll bring you down. I'll fill you up to let you live without. Falling
That's right. That's right. Welcome, welcome. And no, I don't wish you would go. I'm glad you're here right now. Too early to go. I got to say welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome and good evening and welcome to Kelocal Lockdown Tuesdays right here on our radio.fm. You know what? I'm DJ Kelo, the energy from Trinidad and Tobago. And right here, got my right hand man, literally he's on my right. We got Kel Fro. Yeah, we got Vision Side controlling the board right now. All right, so I see we got 22 inside. And right now, guys, remember, as you get in, all you got to do is hit that like button, all right? Subscribe to the page if you haven't as yet. And also, don't be afraid. Just share it up. Get everybody inside. It's all about local rock music, born and bred right here in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. All right. And tonight, tonight, as y'all saw on the broadcast, if you got it, we get loud. We're going to get loud tonight. Yes, going to get loud tonight. We got Upset the Order. They're going to be here tonight. Oh, my goodness. Some absolute legends in that band, and they're going to be here right here in the studio. And my phone is ringing. Who is calling me? All right, I will answer that in a bit. All right, so right, let me give you a recap quickly of what you heard so far. Right, so you heard that was just from Carissa Luz. That was Wish You Would Go. Before that, you heard from some Candy Clouds. That track was called Empty Bottle. And we kicked off the show with some Alexis Machine, and that was Cosmic Outflow. Yeah, some classics. You know, it's all about the Memories Hour. This is where this first hour is dedicated to all the big songs from back in the days, and yeah, that's what we do in this first hour. So let's go to my window to the world, and I see we got Dominique. Yes, Dominique Rojas. She's inside. Welcome, welcome. We got Rachel inside. Wait, that means Nigel is here. What's up, Nayo? Yes, Nigel Rojas, another legend. He's inside right now. We got Noche Blanche Music. All right. I've seen that name before. All right, so welcome. If you're a first-time listener as well, welcome to the show. This is where we give it back to all of the local bands in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. Rachel, 868, good evening. I see you. What's up, Christy? Yeah, what's up? Welcome. I see. Yeah, Nigel is here. All right. Yeah, we got Vinny inside as well, Ishipai, and of course Rahil, all inside, all locked in. All right, remember guys, hit that like button as you get in there so we can keep that algorithm going. All right, yeah. So look out tonight. As I said, if you're now joining us, we have Upset the Order. They're going to be here from 8 o'clock, so look out for that. And also right there on the top of the message board, you will see a link, and that's the Donate 68. So if you like what you're hearing, you are a supporter of local rock music, click that link and donate anything you can, as little as $20. You could go all the way up until 20,000. We're not going to say no. It's all about keeping the lights on, keeping the music pumping right here on our radio.fm. As you know, we are fully 100% independent and fully local. All right. That's the mandate is no less than 75% local music, but on my show it's 100% local every single Tuesday. All right. So keeping it going. Yes, I said algorithm correctly 2 weeks in a row. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Christy wants to hear some Orange Sky. Welcome, Lisa. Lisa X84. All right. Welcome. All right, so keeping it moving right now. I'm going to drop this one. I'm going to go way back with this one here, and I'm going to drop some Odd Fellows, and this is a song called This and That.
Shabalabam bim bam balombe, shabalabam bim bam balombe, shabalabam bim bam balombe, shabalabam bim bam balombe, shabalabam bim bam balombe. Shabalabam bim bam balom bam. Yeah. Shabalabam bim bam balom bam. Well, right now. Dealing with that. We not dealing with that. We not dealing with that. We not dealing with this. We not dealing with that. Oh. Your heart is your witness. Your heart is your witness. You could question it. I'm a question it. Yes, your heart is your witness. Your heart is your witness. Right now. Forget about that. Forget about that. Forget about that. Forget about this and forget about that. Cause your heart is your witness. Your heart is your witness. Question it. Your question it. Question it. Look, my heart is my witness, my only witness. your heart is your witness. You could question it right now. You could question it. Whoa, my heart is my witness, my only witness.
That's right. I'm sure y'all know that voice. Yes, that's Uncle Gary. Yes, that's Gary Hector with the band, the Odd Fellows. All right, keeping it moving right now. Got some insert coin to drop for you right now, and this is Hollowed Grave.
Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I understand that time's slow hand will never bring you back, and still I wait. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. When I am sad, think of the times we spent just holding hands, and The world is a hollow open grave.
That's right. That was some insert coin there with Hollow Grave. Yeah. All right. Just keeping that music going. It's all about local. And right now, it's all about the Memories Hour. But I got some news just now, and I think I should drop this. We're getting ready for May 9th. Yes, May 9th. It's called something called Resurrection 4, so look out for that. It's going to be on May 9th at the TNT Limas Club, formerly known as Club India and Backstage. If y'all know where Club India was, that is if you pass State Park and you're going all the way down, it's down there on that junction, somewhere close to the licensing office, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So yes, May 9th, TNT Limas Club. It's gonna be Abyss. You got Clavium, Thad, Prime 3, Scott in Silence, and of course Orange Sky. They're gonna be all performing on the 9th right down there in Chaguanas. It's for Abyss 20 years. Okay, celebrating 20 years of Abyss. Yeah. Wow, it's been a while. I feel so young right now. All right. We got DJs. The DJ is going to be Trini Metal special guest. Right. But limited tickets are $100 and still available at Velo City Bar, Dreamliners Restaurant and Bar, Phoenix Bar, and wow. Punctuation. Let's try that again. Limited $100 tickets still available at Velo City Bar, Dreamliners Restaurant and Bar, Phoenix Bar and Lounge, Planners Sports Bar, Chris Rock Bar, and also all band members. All right. So, yes, if you're following Abyss TT, you could find more information and also the actual location. And if you do not know where you're going. All right. So look out for that. May 9th is all about Resurrection 4. So look out for that. All right. Celebrating 20 years of Abyss TT. All right. So we're going to keep it moving right now. And, we have just under 30 minutes to go in this first hour, and I'm going to keep it going right now with this really colossal classic right here from the band John Desai. Everyone knows this one, and it's called Shango.
Oh
right, that was Touchdown with Dream On. Yes, that familiar voice. Right, so keep it in. Let's see who else we have. Just before that, I dropped that one. I know you all know that one, definitely. That was John Desai with Shango. And yeah, just got about 20 more minutes or so again to go before we go live with the band Upset the Order, so look out for that. And you know who's here. Yes, you know who's here. We got Kelo here. We got Kel Fro on the right side here. And we also got Kel No just joining us. Welcome.
Yes, I said that. That Kel No.
And also
Kel Fro and Kel Bro.
Who's Kel Bro?
So who was Kel Bro?
No, that's me.
No, you're Kel
No, you
Fro.
are Kel Fro. No, right.
Who's Kel Bro?
No, she's Kel Flo.
Kel Flo.
Yeah,
I know
this
Kel
getting
Flo.
too smoothy and stupid.
Kel Flo is that's right.
Yeah. So who?
Right, I can.
Yeah.
So who's
yeah.
Kel Bro?
Yeah, that'll be Chromatics. That'll be Chromatics. When Chromatics in this mood.
Oh,
in
okay.
this
Yes, also we have a special guest joining us also this evening. Yes, the boss man himself with the voice. Yes, the man they call Chromatics. He's here, just behind the camera, just chilling. You know.
When you say the man with the voice.
Wow, the voice.
The voice as in Kelo, what shit you playing on my station? That voice?
Yeah,
the
that
daddy
one
voice?
too. That one too. And did she sell the bigger man? All right. KFC.
So yeah, tell me who we have tonight. I totally out of the loop. I'm real busy with work. So let me hear what we have coming up. Like,
we have Upset the Order coming up tonight.
Upset
so yes,
yeah.
Some legends. So you know we're gonna get some history tonight as well. So we got serious. Adam Marie. Yeah, we got Adam and Justin Marie, the brothers. Yeah, we got the brothers. We have Obasi, the legend. Listen, Orange Sky Days, I used to stand next to that drum kit the entire time when he was playing. Oh my goodness, I'm a super fan. So if I go into fanboy mode, just love me now. Love me, right?
I see Justin in years where that man, when we play in football, we used to call him the jumper. Remember that movie? Where the fella just disappear from one place and reappear somewhere else?
Oh, you mean like Danhausen?
I guess.
Any wrestling fans will know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah. So we seeing them fellas. Any new music dropping this week?
Well, they have one new-ish song that I just got a little while ago, so we're gonna be dropping that later on. And you know, Rahel got his weekly drop. Yeah.
About consistency.
Consistency is key. You hear that, all the artists out there?
So Chromatics know him from long time as well. From
really?
Long time. He could vouch for that the consistency before. Like he predate the station, he predate we playing music. That's Rahel as our Rahel ADO. Mm-hmm. That's what going on here.
I seen a comment here from Lisa saying Matix like air, he everywhere.
Well,
that's Lisa X84.
Yeah, oh God, but that is a die-hard our radio fan.
Okay.
Yeah, she on every show.
On all the shows, nice to see that Lisa again. Yeah,
Chromatics like A and Lisa like salt. That's what we're talking about. The salt of the radio.
I like that.
We have a S in our radio and our Rahel ADO.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got Upset the Order. They're coming up later on, and yeah, it's gonna be a history lesson inside here. So if you're now joining us, remember to hit that like button so we keep the algorithm going. All right, and feel free to share it, get everybody, and keep the comments running. Keep that comments. I need to be looking and keep trying to keep up. All right,
that's the thing people don't realize, right? Like in Trinidad, a lot of the fellas. I mean, everybody have a YouTube account and they might post a thing or a TikTok or whatever. But the more comments that come up, you know, the social media will recognize it as something and start pushing it out.
Exactly. Keep the buzz going.
Yeah. So we want to make we presence known. We want to make it, turn some was a nice easy way to, saying we want to start making money off of this. Now
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
donate 68 still.
Yes.
If you're from foreign, send me a super chat or a super sticker.
Super chat, super sticker. Anybody will. You have to be outside of the country to do that apparently.
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
yeah,
I don't know about that.
we have the donate 68.
The link is on top of the chat. Yes, so just click that link right
yeah,
there.
like this. I sitting down here and I wouldn't tell you. Like you're not seeing it in front of the camera, but it's take a lot of equipment and a lot of people to keep this thing going. You know.
Yep. But
And I
keep the
wish-
lights on.
Yeah, not just keep the lights on. We need to keep Vish in the gym. I went, and, you know, only Vish could afford to go to the gym right now. The rest of we need to get a little fit too. But you know,
Yeah,
but just live it life, being able to you know connect the dots A to B
And
B
R.
and B to Z.
And R and F and L.
Yeah, and also no, it's donate 68. It don't have a maximum. I think. Well, it might have a maximum, but you don't need to max out, and you don't need to minimum ice out. But every cent, every
Yeah.
dollar discount.
As low as $20 and just keep it going up. You know, we don't mind.
Yeah.
If you want to drop at 20,000, we'll take that too.
Yeah, like we can't afford to shave. I can't afford a $5 menorah. What we just make disposables now? I can't.
No long in here about menorah.
No, I just had a
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can't afford a little menorah. Like we had. Oh, you should see Vish. You should see Vish.
That's why you got the name Kelfro.
Yeah, is you know.
Oh,
So
wait.
we could do it all the help because you don't have a radio show, you don't have a radio station without people listening to it. But without the equipment to push it, without
That
the
is
services to
correct.
push it, you know. So all them little things, just know all the time, you know. When we off air, we complain about how you know how much double is going up there.
See, Nigel Ross is saying, big up the bodyguard, Darren.
Nigel Ignatius not answering your fucking phone, Rojas. Yeah. Nigel, remember what I was talking to you about? It ready. It's starting. I'm just waiting for the first of next month.
I don't know.
You will hear about it.
I
You will
listen.
hear about it there, Kelo.
I
We have
will
a little project going on. We have a little project starting there. Nigel is one of the many helping out. You helping out and you don't even know.
I want to find out what this is.
Yeah.
But until then, let's go back to the music right
Yes.
now. I got some boom slang. Yeah, got some boom slang to drop for you. And also right after that, some Skid Novelli. And look at that, I see a Skid Novelli jersey just out to the blue. Good timing. All right, gonna drop this one from Boom Slang. This is The Earth I Is.
Yeah, to the sun, the moon, the stars, and things that shine light show us a better way. And timidify the things and think them down now. To the ones that all about what love and hate is with them orchestrate. Allow them, cause them intimidated by the things and think them down now. The earth I am, it is true. Stay me, not never sell. I am shoulder to shoulder. You're making me out injecting them needles of fearing. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. You're making me out injecting them needles of fearing. Yeah, fearing. Yeah, fearing. Yeah, fearing. Yeah. And then there are some who wanna offer you freedom by taking yours away. Insinuating you don't have to know what you need to know. And in the final hour, people running them a coward. What makes them so afraid? Yeah, them intimidated by the things that think that don't know. The earth I am, it is true. I was they me, not never so I am. Shoulder to shoulder, you're making me out injecting them needles of fearing. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder, you're making me out injecting them needles of fearing. Yeah. I'm going on through the mountainside, stand on the beat because we're so long. You're making me ill, injecting them needles of fearing. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. You're making me ill, injecting them needles of fearing. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. You're making me ill, injecting them needles of fearing. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. You're making me ill, injecting them needles of fearing. I'm going on through the mountainside, stand on the peak because we're high. Until it comes naturally out up through the mountainside, stand on the peak because we're high. Until it comes naturally out. Shoulder to shoulder.
ship like a sinking ship. I am out to sea selling misery. I'm to the owl on the bridge, got thing full. There's a rub out the winds, I still it's a long way down to the bottom of the sea. All things between you and me. It was all my fault, it was all my fault. No one else to blame, it was all my fault.
You're listening to Kelocal Lockdown Tuesdays with DJ Kelo, the home of TNT rock music.
She's all I ever wanted. Goddamn, this song, this is so wrong. She's all I ever wanted. I'll run away and flee, but she's all I ever wanted. And I'll be on my way, 'cause she's so me, but she's so his. Just get in the way with all the things she does when I'm around. And I can't help but crack a smile. Maybe I'm in denial, at least I don't look back when she stares.
as I'm reminded why this world is so unfair. 'Cause she's all I ever wanted. Goddamn, this song, this is so wrong. She's all I ever wanted. I'll run away and flee, but she's all I ever wanted. And I'll be on my way, 'cause she's so me, but she's so his to call on the phone, his to be all alone with. And now I'm waiting all alone, all alone, all alone, all alone. 'Cause she's all I ever wanted. She's so all I ever wanted. She's so all I ever wanted. She's so all I ever wanted. But she's so his. I often stop and wonder if there could be another like her.
You're listening to O.U.R. Radio, your urban alternative. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at ourradio.fm.
Hey, how are you beautiful people out there doing tonight? It's Robert Beaton here on Kelocal Lockdown Tuesdays. This is where all the Trini local musicians get to shine. And I think it's totally badass. Rock on.
That's right. You know, when you hear that song, what time it is? It is now the Now Playing Hour. And this is also when we introduce the band that we got tonight. I told you the studio is going to get loud tonight, and it already has been. All right. So, if y'all don't know me by now, I'm DJ Kelo, the energy from Trinidad and Tobago. This is Kelocal Lockdown Tuesdays. And we got right here alongside me, my twin. Yeah.
Kel knows the slightly less energy.
Yes, Kel no. All right, my twin. And right now, I'm going to introduce you to our guest for the evening. Wow. So much. Right, listen, we got some legends in the studio right here. And I'm going to turn you over right now to the band, Upset the Order. Welcome, guys. Yeah, we got Yeah, man, we got Marty, man, Mohab, we have Adam, we have Jason. Oh my goodness. Listen, between all of them, they have been part of some massive bands. Adam been with Inside Coin. Martin been with everybody else.
but you're leaving out the biggest and the baddest. Like when you were on your ship doing your things and ignoring us and whatnot. I was hunting down this particular EP. And I keep going on because I remember the guy name, but not the name of the songs. Yeah, these, right? That's Jason George. Look him.
I was thinking about Yardis, you know.
I never meet this man before in my life. Like I remember being on one side of Anchorage and hearing this voice.
Right.
And hearing drums. Because one of my favorite drummers at the time was playing in a band called Amatus. Right, that's Marty would have been like in diapers and
yeah, I was going
you know, and yeah, and,
younger than me.
well, yeah, but age is just a number. Yeah. Oh, it's some balls like that. So yeah. So what we doing here, right? We have DJ Cup and Ignorant Cup. Right? I am Ignorant Cup because I haven't been to enough shows in the last few years and whatnot. I hear and Upset the Order music, but I don't know what I'm expecting to see on stage when next all your fellas coming out. If this is the whole lineup of the band, or if all you have a brass section coming later, or yes. You know, tell me about the band before we going to end up talking about history and things you did and didn't do.
Well,
but
two main men missing.
Who's the two main men?
Obasi and Justin.
Yep.
So they send you guys. They send you guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're all here. So tell me about the genesis of this project, because I never thought I'd see the two Murray brothers playing together. You know, I keep getting you're hearing about Marty, the producer and the engineer. And you know, like how you guys keep the energy going. How, you know, what was the spark? Like how many years ago it was?
You forgot also the man behind GSD. Yeah,
Me and Adam. It's me and Adam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam and JS, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, and thank you for that GSD that GSD series. Listen, that GSD series is life.
Yeah.
So,
It have some level of fanboy energy happening here between the hosts. So we'll get to the actual questions. You know.
But okay, yeah. You was talking about the history about Adam. Is probably the best man to start talking about that.
Yeah, so basically, I was playing with Sky, with Nigel and
Yeah.
Nicholas and those boys, and I kind of came back before they finished up. So they got a replacement guitar player, and I was back in Trinidad, and after a couple of years of that, I said, you know what, let me try to put something back together. So Obasi was back at that time too, so I asked Jason. Jason and I was supposed to be just doing like acoustic stuff, so it was just originally going to be two of us. And then we roped Obasi in with us. And for a brief time, Scott Johnson was with us for like 2 practices.
Yeah.
On guitar as well. And then we called him my brother Justin, and he was playing bass. So it was literally me on guitar, Wonder, we call him Wonder, on bass, Obasi and Jason. And then Skidmark, you're playing Skid Novelli stuff, so Skidmark was with us playing bass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he left, I think, to pursue acting. And Marty stepped in at that point, and it's been that way. That we first started off, God, too long ago, a lifetime ago. It must have been, how long? 18 years?
I think it's about
18 years.
Damn.
18 years.
Damn.
18 years on and off.
I had hair.
2006,
All of us had
2006.
So in between, so and this for everybody, like in between, what was happening? For over the last 18 years, how many shows Upset the Order did?
Well, we never played much shows.
Right. So, So I was alluding to that. So what was happening in between with each of you all musically?
Well, the idea was, I mean, none of us, so Marty is playing with Checklist.
Yeah.
My brother plays with
Circle
Circle Square.
Yep.
And
But that's
recently.
more recently, yeah.
But, I mean, we've always all kind of just been with Upset. The idea was to keep shows on, to a limited number of shows, because down here is easy to overplay.
Yeah.
But that, so we took it to the extreme, admittedly, and we played a lot less shows than we should have been playing. So
yes, I agree,
So
because I've been
2026.
trying to hear Upset the Other live forever, up to now. This is going to be the first time I'm actually going to hear you live.
But this is our year. Promise you all. This is our year.
This is your year.
At least we're booked for 2 shows so far.
Yeah.
Taking that.
I expected this is our year to be followed by something more than what we doing 2 shows.
Hey, Jenna.
That's a lot.
That's a big step, boy.
That's a big step, trust me.
No. But I mean, we're going to hopefully do some recording and some writing and that kind of stuff. So this year we're going to try to take things to the next level and, you know, give it a good shot.
Because your recordings are some masterpieces, trust me. And also, besides, I've been trying to get them in studio about 3 years now.
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, well, they do radio shows a lot less than they do shows. Or does this count in your show count?
This might be one of them.
It have to. You had to make up the numbers. You had to make up the numbers somehow. So you told me what? Maybe I missed it. You told me what Marty was doing. You told me what you were doing, Jason. What have you been up to?
In terms of what?
In terms of acting. Because the man say he was pursuing acting. So not him.
Mark.
Oh, Mark. Nah.
I think it's gonna be a good actor.
So much for that question. You would have been?
No.
You would have been?
No.
So you all started 18 years ago. What's the motivation? If I were to listen to you all before, I might have a different impression, but Is it do you all have a message, a feel, something you need to express?
I mean, I don't think, not too big into the messages, but just try to write good songs.
That you did.
Yeah.
I think that has been reason why from my perspective, why we don't play often is because we just trying to work on new material, not letting it get stale, and
right.
That just kind of hold up everything.
Yeah,
it's not as easy as. Go ahead.
I think
probably like 100 songs.
I think I actually I know checking it. I think I actually saw you all perform once before live, and that was, to tell you how long ago that was. That was when Shakers was still open.
Oh yeah, played
Yeah.
a couple shows in Shakers.
Yes, I remember. I literally caught like the last half of a song that you did. I was like, I was trying to reach there on time, and you know, Trini.
You know, the crazy thought that just hit me is how I mean, I was playing 18 years ago, and before that and whatnot. But the landscape 18 years ago versus now, how much it changed. You know, what the scene is like. Like, I don't expect anybody my age to say, I don't tolerate people my age saying, oh, the rock scene is this or that or whatever, because we can't possibly know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you agree or you disagree with that.
Well, I mean, I think don't know in what sense. Like, elaborate on that.
As in the way you would approach the marketing of your music, the way you'd be fulfilled as a music listener.
As a music listener, I mean,
Yeah.
all that is subjective.
Yeah, I think
So that's left up to the interpretation of the
Yeah.
listener, you know, as well as the band. You know, I mean, each individual band and each individual listener.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you could never really put your finger on it, and that's the beauty of music.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think Upset's music is about making music for us, and if people want to listen, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. As it should be. I guess, you know, like 18 years ago. So, like right now, I know for a fact, like Rick's Rock Bar in Curepe, they broadcasting this live.
Right.
No. 18 years ago, I didn't really have a bar to sit down.
Shout out to Rick's. Oh, it's not Rick's anymore. It's Chris Rock Bar.
The bar formerly known as Rick's. When the Papa Chris signed,
it's just like Jen's. Jen's will always be Jen's.
Yeah.
No matter how much time it takes.
Yeah. All right, it's because they have the Ricks on the side.
Yeah.
And yeah, sorry there, Chris. but that was nothing 18 years ago. Now you have such a wider expanse, medium wise, social media wise, whatnot. So the two questions I will follow up with is, why now? If you had so much space in between, like, what's the motivation? Why now and how? No, so it's not just the two shows, but if you're doing, was the medium term or the short term plan for recordings and keeping yourselves present?
I mean,
So why now? Why now we doing this? Is what
Yeah,
what
why?
you're
I mean, how would at this moment you decide? Yeah, we're going to do some gigs.
Well, so not to sound bad, but I'm a shy person, so
Yes.
I'm not good at these kind of
Yeah.
events. For a very long time, I think I held them back because I really didn't want to go out and play shows and do the whole shit. I just was not really too into it, and
You did mind just being recorded.
I just like
artist.
recording and,
Yeah.
and getting in the band room and you know, just lying in, talking shit,
Yeah.
and hopefully writing music. And I think as I get older now, and you kind of realize that ship sail a long time, but as it, you know, it about the sunset it.
Well,
So, for me, so
well, that's
you
what
know,
he
I
says.
just
What he
wanna.
doesn't know is that we plan to adapt to whatever,
Yeah, well,
whatever his, you know, like whether he thinks his voice is going to degrade or whatever. The reality is we just keep on going until we can't do it anymore.
And
We haven't told him that yet, though.
And on top of that too, now it's 18 years now, and those recordings that I have from you all about that long, right? Those are like
Shining and stuff when did that? That would have been maybe 14 years ago.
14 years.
And that still sounds like we all just went to the studio last week. That's all relevant, y'all. Like the music, I think because this is just my opinion. I think it's because y'all did not play as much shows, but the music is still there, and the quality of the recording that is still relevant today. This is just my opinion.
Yeah, either that or the studio didn't upgrade in 14 years. So it's sounding like, the same. No. It's actually awesome and timeless and
timeless.
Yeah. So just you're saying why now you're feeling it, right? And they.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm feeling it, but I just think I owe it to. I mean, my brothers to just try and push a little more and do a little more while I could still do
right.
While I could still able to do. But saying on.
Would you say that you are equivalently fulfilled if you don't play live? Like, you could be a studio musician for life? You can see that?
I think I love just trying to write music. And if it will well, I mean, the goal of playing music was to be successful.
Yeah.
And obviously that didn't happen. I mean, the success that you want, and I will be. I mean, that side not fulfilled, sure, but just the creative side and just trying to do stuff creatively and coming up with new material is
So they have many schools are taught on that, right? So there's the career process and whatnot, but a musician kind of hit my concept that I didn't really think of before, where like your mission as a musician is to whatever's your artwork. So you want to record an album, you record the album, and your job done until you think of the next job.
Right.
The next job might be another album, or the next job might be pyrotechnics at a show, or that sort of thing. So in my personal opinion, you don't really owe anybody any particular order it needs to go in. In any particular format.
No, but you owe it to yourself and you owe it to each other because it's a unit. So it's a band, it's five different individuals and it's just trying to find a middle ground and compromise and balance.
I feel like I sound like I was trying to talk him out of playing live, and that's not what I'm after.
Oh, no.
That's not what I'm after
also,
at all.
What he did not mention is that also his son is starting to play music now as well.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's kind of cool. He played at Buckfest with us.
Yeah.
Played one song, which was pretty cool. So I think it is pretty cool for us to be able to play and
how old is he?
He's 14.
14.
And he inside already?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was trying to think of something really dumb to say when I said the band started out 18 years ago. Like if each of you all had a child then, you all would have an adult band to follow, And it's funny, I was catching kicks on Kelo earlier and he said, the room would get real loud and whatnot. And then I met Jason for the first time. I was like, this guy kind of shy, quiet, right? And then the rest of you are the two quietest fellas I know. Like, you're not loud and whatever. What do you mean I could go and get loud? This interview is not going to get loud. It's going to be adult and mature.
When we started playing music from them. Right, so, and the same thing as what you'll hear when I'm here, and then what you'll hear when I'm speaking to anybody else. It's two totally different things. So you see, generally quiet, but as they reach on stage, totally different. Am I wrong?
Well,
well, that's to be seen.
Come on, 20.
I mean, I have a loud voice, but I don't always quiet. I just
it's only working the PA.
Feel a little comfortable, I guess.
Yeah. So on the 25th, what is the show?
Right. So this is GSD's first show for a few years, maybe. First big show.
We kind of stepped away from doing these shows.
Yeah,
go ahead. You can explain.
They had lots of shows. Like when we started GSD, it was because there were no good shows. Like being honest, right? So we started GSD 9 years ago, something like that.
Give or take.
Yeah, so there were no good shows. And we said, if we took the experience of, because, I mean, to be all honest, Jason was kind of part of the original concept of what we was trying to do back in the day.
Upset.
Yeah, there's the whole upset, yeah, because it was upset saying they have no good shows for us to play. We want to play good shows with a good sound system, good lights, and whatnot. So we took that first, we did a show at Black Box. Yeah, which was an upset the order. We kind of did it all on our own. Then when we wanted to do it a second time, we said, we can make this even bigger. So we got other people involved, Mark and Booze, and we made it even bigger. And I mean, that was one of the biggest shows I had played at the time. It was like 500 and something people in Black Box. It was literally packed like a sardine can inside of there. And yeah, so from there we was just trying to do, every time we do a show, try to make it bigger and better. So we did Stage in the Cage, where we had MMA fighters.
I know that. That I know about.
Right, and then we, they had a whole set of other projects we were trying to do. COVID came and kind of shut shit down. And after that, we just when we came out of the pandemic, the scene was thriving. So we didn't see the reason for us, because when we formed it, we was like, when they have good shows, we'll no longer need to do this.
So, so speaking of the pandemic, this is why I had to say that thanks to you all with the putting different
Mixtape project.
Yes, that was a savior. That literally saved, that built the whole Kelocal lockdown Tuesday. Listen, that helped this show just keep there, because it was we know everybody in the bands, but it just mixed up, and it just amazing music coming out of it. So I had to say thank you for that. That was.
Yeah, we have a next one coming, so you look out for it.
Yes.
We'll come and join you, and sometime in June.
But so the show on the 25th, right? Tell me a little more about that show now. Yeah.
Right, so that's the first show we're trying to do. I mean, we've been looking for a venue. That's our main fight. We don't want to do a show and go back in the same venues.
Yeah.
So we found this venue. We can't even say where the venue is, because it's so.
All I said was a rooftop.
Right, so a rooftop venue in the West. Right,
when
you buy a ticket, they have a QR code. You scan the ticket, and you get the location. Right. Yeah, so we literally just trying this thing. We all the bands that are playing the show all practice and rehearse in the same room. Mm-hmm. So it's easy to just take that and put it on a roof and try a show. The very cool thing about it is, as Jason was mentioning, his son is playing guitar now. This is what I was coming to now. It's playing the show. It's opening the show.
That's what I was going to come to, because he said his son is playing, and I was going to ask you: does he happen to be affiliated with a certain new band that is going to be launching that same night?
Yeah. So on the other side of it, we've been mentoring that band for the last few months. There was a band that was originally mentored by Joey Ningwai, and
I was Jimmy Flip, right?
Yeah, well, no, Joey was the mentor of this band.
Okay.
So
it's a younger band.
The younger band, the teenagers, right? So all of them are teenagers. None of them are over 18, right?
Any of them came out from School of Rock?
No, they weren't born when School of Rock was around.
True.
None of them were
True,
born.
because School of Rock was Nyla and this dude who plays guitar for A-Team and who else? A few others, but yeah, those are some.
School of Rock was what, 12 years ago?
So long?
Maybe longer.
No, more than that.
More than that,
More than that, because that was
Nigel's initiative.
That was three, at least. That was 3 elections ago, 3 or 4 elections ago.
Right. Yeah. I don't think I was
so 2 terms, 3 terms. At least 12.
15 years ago then?
Yeah, maybe.
You remember things, Darren?
Maybe.
You're not supposed to be political.
Yeah, I thought so.
Not deeply political, but I remember.
Your show, Kello show,
he's you see, for a man in the sound company, that's the time when
I was working. Let's say I was working with Orange Sky at the time.
Right.
So I remember the gigs Orange Sky were doing at the time, and some of the flack that Orange Sky was getting at the time. Y'all, So yeah, that's the mark. I didn't mean to get into anything.
But yeah, so
I'll tell you of the air. I don't want to. Yeah, then they will have too much talk soon. Yeah. So anyway,
so Sage. Let's say about Sage though.
Yeah. So Sage, I mean, so it's a group of young people. The youngest is 14. Tristan and Eli are 14. The drummer and the guitarist.
Gee, somebody asking you, huh?
Tristan is 14.
Tristan is 14. Eli is 14. The lead singer Madison, she's
16, 14,
she's
15,
15 or 16, yeah.
Yeah, they're
kids,
all,
these are kids, yeah.
They're all
so
young.
Is that why there's no bar in the
No. Cooler, bring your drinks.
Okay.
They have no bar?
No, we talked about this already.
But
yeah, but you are the father of one of the bands. We worried about. What you already to say, y'all. He's up on that.
Glad
Give
I
it
have
that.
no drinks for them.
Give it that. Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah. So the O.U.R band. So how long have they been together?
I mean, I think this formation of them has been together 6 months, maybe.
Yeah, I think less than that. The singer and the other
Singer
guitar
and the other
player,
guitar's been around like 2 years.
They've been working together.
Yeah.
I would love to interview them to find out how did the whole thing get started. Just
good luck getting them to talk.
Yeah.
So
I'll talk about them a little bit. So Madison has been like a client of mine on the recording side for a few years.
Okay.
Right. So Joey had helped write a song for her like 3 years ago, and she came by me and recorded it. And based on that recording, she fantastic singer, great writer, and everything.
16 years old.
Well, she was 13 when she wrote that song, right? And they filmed a music video in our recording space and whatnot, and they put together a little band for this thing. And Joey was kind of mentoring the band to try and get them to do shows and stuff, but then Joey got sick and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they took a break for like a year, and then when they came back together, they just kind of auditioned 1 or 2 new members. I think Madison lives down the road from Tristan, so they kind of knew each other. And yeah, when they came to us, said, "Hey, we would like to continue this band. Can you help us out?" And we were like, "Yeah, sure." And we decided. I think we're like 6 weeks in now.
Yeah, about 6 weeks.
We're 6 weeks. We have like a whole boot camp thing we're doing with them for a few months.
So they like go to school together, or they knew each other growing up, or how did they?
The singer and the other guitarist, they go to school together. Again, Tristan is the neighbor, like a neighbor for Madison.
Okay.
So I guess they knew each other.
So y'all didn't have like auditions, they just
Well, they did audition the drummer and the bassist. They did do auditions, and I think it was more about their personalities rather than their talent level.
I'm trying to figure out where you get a drummer who is how old drummer is like what 16, 15?
14, the drummer's 14. He's
Drummer's 14?
Yeah.
No, the drummer older than 14.
Okay, he's
the bass player is like 15 or 16.
No, the bass player is 18.
No, I asked him. Yeah,
okay. The drummer is Iran Mirage student.
He's the one who's
okay.
by the bass.
Okay. Sailors. What is the Aaron Mirage?
Yeah,
okay. Sailors. That means he's properly trained.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. He came a long way. I mean, right now his drum coach is Obasi, so we should know what to expect.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Yes. I mean, you have Obasi as a drum coach. You're pretty indestructible.
Yeah. I mean, to be real honest, I'm sure Tristan probably is playing rings around with me and Adam and Justin can do, because Tristan, I mean, he's that kind of level of guitarist. So.
Okay. All right. See, and this is what I wanted to hear, because the fact that it's not dying.
Nah, exactly. GSC is pushing the next generation. We've always been about
please and thank you,
future-proofing our industry. You know?
And the rest of the cast, the rest of the lineup for this show. So, you all, these youngsters.
Yeah,
but you don't have to say who if you don't want to. You could. How many?
No, we can say who.
So
all right, cool.
5 bands. So it's Sage, Checklist, Haley Hatter, Upset the Order, and 7 Edge.
Okay.
So again, all the bands that rehearse in the space that we together.
And somebody here plays with, yeah.
Upset the fish. I'll be there. I'll be there, no fish.
Yeah, you can just jump in on the conversation.
Yeah.
Just come and say hello now.
Just go and say hello and stop getting on. So, all right.
If we had to be here, you ought to be here. Come and say hello.
That's right. Come on, Kel, no. Okay, Kel Fro.
Wait, this way. Okay, hold on.
All right, so, yeah. So
Jason in music long enough that he could decide to be shy if he want. You two, no, too new. You need to.
Really hot.
So you looking
Yeah.
Well, shy.
Well, if anybody didn't know right now, yeah, Martin just dropped the bomb. I didn't say it. So just in case anyone didn't hear you again, just where's Kel Fro playing for?
Here we are, sir.
That is correct.
But that wasn't a secret, was it?
It was actually.
Oh, sorry. We didn't realize.
But now,
so when people say no, I don't want to be on the screen, and you all bully the man. Oh, you had to be here.
Exclusive news.
Sorry, boy.
Vish, do you feel bullied?
Slightly.
I didn't force you. I was saying leave him. I said leave him. Okay.
All right,
Okay,
so,
let me not
So we know now. So on the 25th of April, we're getting ready for
Vish and Friends.
GSD is going to be doing a show. What's the name of the show?
For sure feedback.
For sure feedback.
Well,
No, I already kind of figured out where it was already.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
But yeah, so we have it's gonna be checklist, upset the order, hail the hatter, 7 year itch, and brand new band. Guys, this is a young upcoming band, average age about 15. Come and see these guys. Y'all need to get these tickets and come out and check the show out because it's gonna be amazing. I'm going to be there. Who's the DJ? Just turn on.
DJ playlist.
DJ playlist.
Well, we have to see.
DJ Apple,
we
DJ
dealing
Spotify.
We're dealing with cut right now, so we have to see what kind of license we could get and whatnot. So,
yeah.
You know how it's go.
Yeah. And you don't have
So
a choice.
hopefully, Marty, and I spoke to you about this personally. Hopefully, you could come back one day and we could go into a little more details on copyright protections and cut and all that sort of thing. Yeah, because I know you all have the website with a lot of information that I've been checking out. You sent me some information as well. But I think generally people don't take it seriously enough.
Yeah, people just be leaving money on the table all the time, and I just don't understand. It's like all these bands can be getting paid from playing their own gigs.
Yeah, they have people in this world who get up in the morning and work for themselves as creatives. This is something I dreamed about my whole life. Like I in this a fairly long time, right? Like probably 30 years, right? Give or take. And I'm not maybe a little bit jealous, but this is a day we kind of was looking forward to where you could kind of survive on your own. And the whole format, I don't want to say it changed, but it got broader. There's more added to it. There's more recognition. There's more space for advertising and promoting, and
Yeah, we don't have as much gatekeepers anymore.
Yes.
So there's if you want it, you could get it.
Well, if you were to make it into a real super story, the singular gatekeeper getting bigger and bigger.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But we'll save that for another thing. Right. I don't have plenty upset the other questions, but I have individual questions.
I have one major question. When is the next GSD mixtape coming out?
So they're in the writing phase. They have 11 projects. 11 projects.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, we have some real interesting people on the projects
Really?
this time, right? So.
Oh yeah. A few people told me we're busy with GSD thing. The drummer I playing with.
Right.
Is
and I mean, we made sure we reached out to everybody this time. So.
Oh, they didn't reach out to me. I since the first time I told him that I was like, so I wish. That's not let people see my face here.
Check your
I Wish.
So I just sent out a WhatsApp blast, and then we put out the blast on social media. So if you ain't following us on social media, who fooled that?
I'm not following you on social media. Why are you not on your phone blast? all right. Enough of me tooting.
I didn't think I have your number.
All right.
Anyway,
Enough of me tooting.
We will fix that later, but
So
right
yeah, we're
now,
looking at a June, July release.
June, July.
Yeah.
are we expecting some really good stuff to come out?
I've heard some. I've heard a whispers of collabs, and I'm like, what I'm hearing, and oh my god, yes.
Is always so. This whole concept that could we talk about that a little bit? Like for those who don't know it well enough.
Yeah, it's upset if you want to come back for GST, but yeah, sure.
Which show?
You know what? I'm going to go by the words you're saying and not the look on your face. Right? So yeah, about that mix up, that smash up of musicians and all of that.
So honestly, mixtape had originally started because we were trying to bridge a gap between what was viewed as West bands and everybody else. They had a divide when we first started, so we made sure, and that an age divide too. So it was no only a location divide, that an age divide.
Yeah.
So bands that were now coming out, like at the time, Karen's band, what's the name of Karen band again?
Bound to Oblivion.
Bound to Oblivion. We made sure a Karen common thing, because like I would play shows with Karen and them, and he's like, man, I always wanted to meet Scott Johnstone, and like, boom, we made sure, okay, cool, we're gonna do a band where you are going to be playing with Scott Johnstone, right?
Yeah. So my inner nerd, right, is look for the crime, look for the thing to hate first, and get it out of the way, right? So I was like, what's the knee jerk to this? What's the problem? What's the issue here? Is it because what historically were the complaints you would hear about shows? Town boys versus South boys or Central boys, but that don't exist in GSD because, right? Heavy versus the non-heavy, like that don't seem to matter. Where they're from, what does it look like, the age gap, all that is like, yeah, GSD is the melting pot. I think. And although it's upset the other interview, I think it's kind of important to know where your mind's at and the metrics by which all you measure in life. Like there's the fabric that you all made from, right? Yeah. And it started off with, well, 2 of all you, more than 3, but 3 of all you involved in it, right?
Yeah.
And this is generally the approach. So you said about next generation and whatnot, but it's also just keeping a kind of a bit of the underground above ground.
Yeah, it's a community. I mean, honestly,
it is a community.
Primary goal of that project was just community building. Like it cost us a lot of money to do these things. Yeah, so we are not earning any money from doing it. So the point of it is to build a community.
It really is building a community, and I love it.
And to have, like, we want to book more shows with more artists. So if they have more bands, it's better for us. We could then book more shows. It's self-fulfilling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, selfishly, like, I want to go out and hear good bands perform.
Yeah, that's the dream, to get old and turn on your TV get what you love.
I've been telling people, yo, record, send music. I can't play the same things every week.
Yeah, and so that's the other reason. So why we brought back the mixtape is, like, I realized, like, I listen to Kelocal here and the same 50 songs all the time. Sometimes I used to sit down and count how many songs did I do.
So I didn't want to
on Kelocal, and I realized, shit, boy, it's too many of my songs here. You need to have more people producing music.
And
so
it's not something I wanted to say directly because it's kind of negative to say about any show that doing local underground or local rock and whatnot. Mix this up. But there's
I know that.
Yeah, there's a brick wall you're going to hit. There's only so much new music, you know, that, and to keep it interesting, you're going to start sounding like I don't really care too much for the super tribute bands. I don't need that all the time, right? I also don't need to hear 80s music all the time. I know I like to have Apple Music and Spotify and all them things to put together, and YouTube to put together my own playlist. I want to go out and hear music, and now we choosing music for the station, you kind of there's a small loop of new things, and there's a bigger loop of hits and recognizability and you know, just that general people will be able to identify with this and pay attention and whatnot. But in that, let me ask you, and maybe this will well, asking us to see how we can help this station, as well as how do you keep, what's the word?
Momentum.
Not momentum, but user interaction, engagement.
Yeah,
How do you
I
push
mean,
engagement socially, internationally?
It's social media.
I mean, there are ways and means. I do work on some marketing teams, and I mean, we could talk off air about those kinds of things, right? So you need to just.
Oh
have
no,
budget.
I just bringing
mean,
up a topic generally.
Realistically, you need to have a budget.
Yeah.
You know, some things can't organic. The algorithms don't work on organic traction anymore. So
Yeah.
we reach the social media age
Unfortunately.
that organic traffic is difficult. You know, you need to have the right people connected to what you're doing.
Or massive following.
Yeah, or a massive following of engaged people, right?
Yeah.
So it's not even that you could have 50,000 followers. If you have 50,000 followers and 5,000 of them are not actively commenting, reposting, sharing, and things,
Right.
it's basically same thing as having 4,000, 5,000 followers.
Right, but this the same would apply to not a radio station only, but a band, a musician, an individual promoter.
We are probably the worst band.
To ask that question.
Like we only created Instagram like a year ago or 2 years ago, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
we don't like Upset the Order has always been about, again, the primary concern is writing music, you know, and I think Jason would agree to that. We just want to write, be together, and create. And
I like that.
so
So, you know what? So, since we say that, you know what? Because I have not heard this song. I've heard every single song that y'all have except this one. Because you sent me this. This is you can tell me what year this came out. This is Rolling. I'm gonna drop that one. What year that came out?
Did we release it last year?
no, 2024.
So it is. So this is new.
Yeah, I mean, it was recorded in the pandemic. So Scott was the producer. Scott Johnson was the producer on that.
Okay.
And it was recorded during the pandemic, huh?
Yes.
We recorded the vocals after
Correct. We started it in
the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah. And we finished it in 2024, and we sent it to master and whatever. And yeah.
Well, we're gonna drop this one. Do you want to introduce it?
Jay.
What's the song about, Jason?
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, so we're gonna drop this one from Upset the Order. This is Rolling. right, so we're back. Yeah, that was Rolling from Upset the Orders. So I was we were just having a little conversation off air, and I'm like, Jason has this nice, quiet voice here, and then you hear that, and I was just trying to figure out how and where it came from. Jason, tell me a little more about that song. What was it? What? Yeah.
Well, sorry, you can throw Bassi on anyone because he co-write the song with you.
Yeah, Bassi.
Yeah, where's Obasi tonight?
Bassi sick.
Sick in bed.
Oh no. We have some time to recover. So all right. Hope you get well, Bass. Hope you get well soon. Yeah. So tell me, Rolling. Wow. Besides it being amazing, where did it come from?
Rolling, I guess, is I don't know, you could say family disputes.
Okay.
And the rolling part of it, rolling your grave like you. Grandfather rolling in his grave.
Okay.
When you see whatever,
Got it.
shit going on, and so yeah, that's where it came from.
So did we just get a comment?
It's
from?
no, you're fighting for land or not? No.
Well,
No, that's an Indian thing.
Yeah. Well,
that's the Indian gland, your curry gland.
Arab
showing up
Indian,
there.
same kind of thing, no?
No politics,
no politics,
No racism. No racism. No racism.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that racist or realist, Darren?
If I were to agree with you, I see what you're doing there. So we just get a comment from Nigel Rojas 7579, not to be mistaken with Nigel Rojas 7578 apparently. Hands down my favorite vocalist in the world with like plenty R's and plenty exclamation marks.
He's lying.
Beauty and the brutality at its best.
Yeah.
Plenty S's and plenty T's. So yeah, Nigel. That's that. I think your keyboard stuck there.
Nigel's. I mean, I was in a band with Nigel.
Yeah.
And right back at him. I love him. He's one of my heroes.
Yep. Same.
Yeah. Nigel. Christy also. Well, I try to interpret her messages. One of them is a rainbow and a unicorn, which was the other topic we said we're not going to talk about. And three green dinosaurs.
So what that mean?
3 dinosaurs, a rainbow.
I guess we all,
Yeah.
and then we.
And yeah, you all rainbows and gay dinosaurs. Gay dinosaurs who are running for government apparently. These are the 3 things
I don't get it.
We know.
Christy, could you please expound on that?
She did? Christy, send a voice note explaining the
4664 O.U.R. Send a voice note so we understand what is going on, please.
I really want to get down to the 3 dinosaurs part because it's very green dinosaurs though. So I don't know if that means I don't know. Let's not try to.
Let's go back to the song. So yeah, he said Obasi and you wrote that song together.
Most of the songs we will co-write lyrics.
Right.
Yeah, most of them.
Okay. Wow.
I wish he was here to. Yeah. It would have been more entertaining.
Obasi, if you're listening right now, feel free to shoot a call 4664 O.U.R. Join the chat, all right. And the meanwhile, so as I said, we're getting ready. We're getting ready for the 25th of April. Yes, Upside the Order. They're gonna be live there. West Side. We're not gonna say West Side. We're just West Side, Trinidad. Northwest. Buy your ticket, get your location. That simple. All right.
I have no idea where it is, but they're narrowing it down. Like, I'm sure somebody can
buy a ticket and then find out where that.
Yeah. And somewhere in the interview they did release hints without
What is it? West Side, Northwest. That's what I need to know. Northwest.
And the name of the event is For Sure Feedback. So that
For Sure Feedback. If that is not a clue.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah. Apparently the dinosaurs are teal, not green. Make of that what you will. Ishipai says, I need to hear this song again. I savored it like wine.
I mean, Spotify or YouTube. Or
I still hung up on the rainbow dinosaur.
Yeah.
Rainbow unicorns. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about.
So we'll figure it out at some point. So
we'll stand by for that answer. So 18 years.
Yes, 18 years.
18 years. Tell me what the 18 years ago you.
And what's
looking at the current you.
And what's the secret of keeping a band together for 18 years without
obviously not playing gigs?
I think I think my younger self would be quite disappointed.
What were you expecting?
What the fuck happened? Huh?
What were you were expecting that you do differently if you had to start over?
Push more.
Play more gigs.
Give it. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, play more gigs. I mean, I don't see where that road leads in Trinidad. Playing more shows. I just don't. I mean, what you're accomplishing? So if it was to follow the blueprint of Orange Sky and try and go out there and actually do it,
push it out.
Yeah,
would have been something I would have liked to have done with Upset. I used to live in LA. I had a band in LA, and I mean I didn't play much shows either in LA, but I did something.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I would have taken a different approach and tried to. But when we got together, I was already feeling like I was old. So.
Well.
So you know, I mean, I would love to go back to that time, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Well, it's sounding like you're devaluing yourself more than.
No, it's just when we got 20 years ago. I was in my 30s. So that's old for music.
I guess.
So I mean, you know what I mean? You don't think that it was just a hobby and
yeah, and I hear you with the gigs. I remember being really frustrated some time ago, which is why I got into production, because you could do gigs and you could do bigger and bigger and bigger gigs, and you'll reach a point where you just start back over. You're like a never-ending cockset of
story.
Yeah, if you don't get that push out. But as you mentioned, Nigel Rojas, I remember a talk that we had about selling out, or you're playing in hotels and this, that, and the next, and wherever you're doing, wherever to just keep playing at night.
Hey, Circular Rock was in a hotel.
Yeah. But you know. But the something very interesting that Nigel said is that I will be doing music for the rest of my life, and that's what I want to do. Yeah. And if this, whatever it takes for me to be able to do that for the rest of my life, I will do it. Yeah. Right. So I think if that is if the goal is to keep doing something you love, then you're doing that. Then you know.
I understand, but I don't think I ain't that type of dude. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to. I mean, yes, I want to play music. I love music, but I don't want to. I don't want to go down the road thinking that this is it for me. I want more. So
yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
but I do love music, but I have other things that go on and. I don't know. I fed up with questions, man.
I hear you. That's fine.
And as Ishibai is saying, age is just a number. You're never too old to do awesome shit.
I understand all that, but
yeah, it's where your motivation.
That person is 50.
Yeah.
She's actually my age.
And how old is that?
I'm 41.
All right. I wish I was 41.
Yeah, but it have a lot to do with motivations and where you see yourself and where you do it. It's a whole complex set of things to create momentum, you know. What about you,
Yeah, I mean,
Rick?
Yeah, Rick. No, it's a lot of you always have these internal battles about where everybody isolates. You're kind of in a bubble, right? I'd say we are in a bubble, and to be honest with you, I totally understand what Jason is saying, where he's coming from.
Yeah,
but you go out to a show now, like we went out to see Circle Square and who else? Insert and
what else was in that show?
Freak Show.
Freak Show, yeah.
Hot Shots.
Scarred in
Right?
Silence.
And who else was on that bill?
Scarred in
Circle Squared,
Silence.
Insert Coin.
Yeah, I know, but
Lynchpin was there.
Right. Anybody else? Anyway, so you go and you hear like to a show like that, and it's like a totally different crowd. So in the last 18 years, I mean, it's like almost feels as if 3 different generations of new people have come onto the scene, and you know, it's why you have bands like Insert Coin that are still relevant today.
Yep.
You know,
And Orange Sky.
and Orange Sky as well. You know, it's just still relevant because it's new people coming onto the scene. You know, like what Marty was saying, kind of to go back about GSD, it was to try to get older people as well that, you know,
That stop coming to shows.
yeah, to come back to shows.
Yeah.
You know,
Which is why I did this show.
Yeah.
And it's working.
right? So yeah. So I mean, but you always fight with yourself and think, as Jason is saying, you know, you have other interests, you have other ways to be creative. You'll always love music, you know. And I think all of us are kind of in the same boat. Where I mean, I don't want to speak for them, but for me, it's a little bit of okay, we're gonna do this until we can't do it anymore, and then also, you know, we want to pass the baton to the younger generation and try to give them a good start. And you know, as I said, I want to go out and see great shows. You know, I want to go out and see great musicians, and so it's. And I'm not saying I didn't want to do that 18 years ago, but now it's, you know, you realize we become, or we feel, or I feel as if we become antiquated so much earlier in life. You know, and yeah, you can do anything. And age is really just a number, but at some point, you know, you're like, okay, well, maybe getting a record deal and going and doing a tour is maybe out of the question.
The last person who told me age is just a number, I told them, as old as you feel, and I feel like I'm in my 90s, and I genuinely mean that. It's like some things you're saturated with, some things you're fed up with, some battles you've had so many times, and I've seen gamblers and I've seen addicts saying just one more. And I keep wondering if I fight in that just one more, like why I do the next week, what's different, what's better, what I'm going to achieve here. And then you look at all the music you like, it's like, yeah, Pearl Jam and them fellas still performing. They're older than me. I should be able to perform, but it's not the fucking same. You know what I mean? Right? So it is.
Well, I mean, they performing to
since
millions of people. And
and it took their 20s and 30s to build to that. So it's a whole weird place. So when I say I feeling like 90, I genuinely feeling like it's uphill battle. So like I get it. Like I wasn't fighting you there on your point. I get it. I really get it.
As you brought up Pearl Jam, I'm not saying that. Excuse me. I'm not saying that if I was an international success that I'll be ready to wrap it up. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying going out there and fighting and trying to get shows and playing, trying to book this. You know, is be like what for? So, and I don't mean that in a bad way. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, similarly, I stopped drinking, right? And I could tell you why.
My
One of the main reasons is like there's nothing more to do here. Whatever I drink, whatever you put in front of me, I've done these things so many times and so many permutations, so many iterations of it that was there to look forward to in it. And it might have something great going to happen. I'm not saying no to all the bright and hopeful thoughts, but yes,
All I'm saying is I'm forever 23. So, on that note, though, again, we're looking forward April 25th. Where do you get tickets for this?
Right now, I mean, so the other thing about the venue is a limited space venue. So we have 150 tickets. I would say a majority of them already accounted for. So if you really, really want to get a ticket, contact one member of GSD.
Hey, members of GSD, I don't have a ticket.
Hold on. I'll give you Booze's number.
I'll call Booze after 2 in the morning.
Call in like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's your best chance again. He works offshore, so 2 o'clock in the morning is a good time.
I am awake at that
hour. Can I just read this quote real quick? This is also coming out from Ishipai. This is one of my favorite motivational quotes is, never get out-hustled by a crackhead. A crackhead will do anything to get high. I don't understand. Okay, all right, yeah. Never stop. All right,
so
all right.
that's 799-0634.
You telling us in the world?
Jonathan Booze.
Okay, world.
So
For the last two
you
tickets of
got
the
that
show.
number already, right?
Yeah, well, we have tickets. So we have early bird tickets that are 200, and it's 250 once the early bird tickets are gone, right?
Okay. And
It's
right.
a cool event, no glass bottles, all that.
That's right. So cooler event, no glass bottles, $200 for tickets in advance, $250 once those early birds are sold out.
Tickets at the door.
No tickets at the door, and you'll get the location once you get your ticket and scan that QR code. It will send you to the location for the venue. All right, and parking is available on.
Yeah, there's gonna be secured parking.
Okay,
but it might be on the road, but it's secured.
Okay, good. So we have that. All right, so that is the 25th of April. Look out for it. It's the Foreshore feedback. All right, for sure. Right, for sure feedback. So look out for that, guys. The bands are going to be there. How do anybody, if they're trying to get in contact with y'all, how do they reach you? Social media.
Yeah,
social media.
So
social media handles.
At GSD Productions, TT, or at Upset the Order with 1T, Upset the Order, but
right,
just 1T, right?
And that's across all platforms to stream and everything, right?
Yep.
All right, so guys, you could get them on Spotify. Look for GSD Productions. Also, you could look for Upset the Order with 1T. That's right. So look out for that, right? But I gotta say, we need to do a follow up sometime, and hopefully, I don't know if we could get Sage. I mean, it's kind of late, but I mean, if you can make that happen.
Them in the middle of mock exams and things,
Okay.
so it'll be hard to get them.
All right. But you can see them live April 25th. Yeah. Wow, where did the 31st come out from? I don't know. All right, but again, like I said, guys, thank you so much for passing through it tonight. We could continue this long after the show is after the interview. Yes, we could continue that discussion because we have so much to talk about. It's been a while. All right, but yeah.
Story too.
Was that?
Off the air.
Oh,
yeah.
So we got some more juicy,
I just want to say, bigging up Kelo and Kelocal and Matix and the O.U.R. radio team. Thank you. This is a essential part of our community. Yep. So keep it going. Donate 868. I'll plug it for you because it needs to be there.
Please and thanks.
Yeah. You all want to do a show. Money. You all want to throw a show.
Yeah, we'll throw a show. We coming up.
We're working on it. Yeah. We actually have the 5th anniversary coming up.
We have something coming up. We can do our acoustic gig.
It's coming up in June.
Why the rest of us? We'll talk about this off air.
Yeah. We'll continue this off air with
we make Jason and Wanda do it.
Going.
Jason by himself.
Jason by himself.
All right, and everybody remember, keep hitting like and following the page. All right, so we're gonna keep it going right now with some music as we still in the now playing hour. Actually, now over into the request hour. Remember, you can send those requests. But Rahel, is the 6th anniversary? No, it's 6th anniversary. No, it's the 5th anniversary for our radio. All right, I've been doing this a year before our radio came out.
Right, so it's Kelo's 6th anniversary, I think is what he said.
Yes, okay, I'll take in that. But
when the school Rahel, I'll take his side.
Pressman again.
The hell with Kelo.
Pressman again, that's how we do it. All right, keeping it moving right now. I'm gonna drop this one, especially since Rahel dropped that one. We're gonna drop this brand new one from Rahel, and this is O.U.R. Money.
You're taking up things that is not yours. You don't know the reason nor the cause why they are just fair all you hold your money. Hold your money. Don't pick it up, don't pick it up, pick it up, don't pick it up, don't pick it up, pick it up, don't pick it up, don't pick it up, pick it up, don't pick it up, don't pick it up, pick it up. When you're falling down the house, say the name of the night, and your whole body's sweating, right. Remember you're the take up the evil thing. Learn to live thing you see on the street. All them silver coins and even blue bills looking so neat. You'll go get more than you bargained for. Hold your money, hold your money. Hold your money, hold your money. Hold your money.
You're listening to Kelocal Lockdown Tuesdays with DJ Kelo, the home of TNT rock music.
Lifeless
lunch the warrior. Deliver the punch, ready for lunch the warrior. Get ready to fight, get ready to fight, get ready to fight. Get ready to fight, get ready to fight, get ready to fight. The fight is a fight, the fight for your life, get ready to fight. Get ready to fight, get ready to fight, get ready to fight.
That's right. That was Fight from Port of Pain. Yes. All right. And before that, what did I play before that? You got some Cheng and Nang. Before that, you got some, that's from Upset the Order. You can see them on the 25th of April. Look out for that. And before that, you got some Tampa Evident. Yes. All right. So you just got about a little over 30 minutes to go. Remember, this is the request hour right now. So you said I played. And wow, a lot of people left already. But for everybody who's still here, feel free to drop your request in the comments, and you know what it is. You say it, I play it. All right. So while we wait for those comments, somebody asked us some Orange Sky earlier on, and I'm gonna drop this one. I haven't played it in a long while, and this is "Beautiful Day" from the band Orange Sky from the album Upstairs.
Starlight at the end of day, sprawled across the Milky Way. in the twilight of my mind. This love is the pain that may swallow us, the dark cloud that may follow us through the corridor of time. Today is such a beautiful day that I'm not inclined to find a word to say. Today is such a beautiful day. I'm lost in this love as I look up to the sky.
tilapia, 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 cascadora, 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 cascadora. Early in the morning when I hear the fishman calling, tilapia, tilapia. Late in the evening when I hear the fishman passing, cascadora, cascadora. Fish, carrot, moonshine, Joshua. Tilapia, 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 cascadora, 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 cascadora. Early in the morning when I go to the market, tilapia, tilapia. Late in the evening what my butt is what I cooking, cascadora, cascadora. Fish, carrot, moonshine, Joshua. Fish, carrot, moonshine, Joshua. Joshua, Joshua, Joshua. Fish, carrot, moonshine, Joshua. Fish, carrot, moonshine, Joshua. Joshua, Joshua, Joshua.
Baba da ba da ba ba, baba di ba ba. Baba da ba da ba ba, baba di ba ba. How come in my time I can't smile in the morning? And how come in my time I find it hard to sleep at night now? How come in my mother's time she could smile and dance all day now? And how come in my father's time he could sleep anywhere, but this time ain't no nice time. The only nice time, the only nice time is after 9:30, is after 9:30. Ba ba da ba da ba ba, ba ba di ba ba. Ba ba da ba da ba ba, ba ba di ba ba. How come in your time you never seem to understand now? And how come in your time there's only fuss and fight, there's only fuss and fight? And how come in them time, well, boy never tell me about it? And how come in them time, well, I could live in any time, not this time, ain't no nice time. The only nice time, the only nice time is after 9:30. I'll tell you 9:30. I'ma tell you not this time, ain't no nice time.
What's going on? Ah, there we go. Yes, so after 9:30, because it is actually after 9:30, and that was from the band Joint Pop. Yes, so I am checking on. Okay, so Firewolf. Okay, so I do not have that song from Puri and Saltfish, but I have a few others, and I can drop that for you. But other than that, I see a request for Bane. Yeah, I believe I have that. Yes. Do I? Yeah, actually I do. Okay, hold on. Right, yes, I do. All right, so Ishipai wanted some Bane. All right, and I'm gonna drop that right about now. All right, that's right. That was Bane from the band Feed the Sun. And let's see. What else do we have? Right, some Pootie and the Saltfish. Yeah, okay, Fire Wolfman want to hear some Pootie and the Saltfish. We got Gyro and a Drop Home or Fake Love. Kelno, what should we do? Gyro and a Drop Home or Fake Love? I love both.
Fake Love.
Fake Love it is. All right. I feel we could do both, you know. I think we have enough time. Got about 8 more minutes.
Check how majestic I am looking. Right? Right? You see who fish like more? This I just saying fish. I'm looking like
You look like a demigod. All right. So Fire Wolfman, I don't have that one, so I'm gonna drop this one instead. We all decided on Fake Love from the band Pootie and the Saltfish.
we all did.
I was open, I was honest, I was emotionally available, never lied, never cheated. So I don't know what, no matter what I did, it just was never enough. Don't know what else to do.
Well, I can tell you, boy, pull out your tobacco.
And I have to heal again, 'cause it's going to happen again. And I'm on my knees again. This love thing that drive me insane. I fed up body heartbreak. Somebody ease up my soul. I fed up body heartbreak. Baby, lend me your whole. I mean heart. I mean your whole heart is what I was gonna say. Your whole heart, or your whole and your heart. Where the whole? The whole will be nice. Pull out your tobacco. Don't have no shame. Pull out your tobacco. You'll be again. Pull out your tobacco. I shouldn't need it to. Pull out your tobacco. It's the right thing to do.
this life.
That's right. That was which one was that, Jared? No drop. Oh, that was Fake Love. That was Fake Love. All right. So wait. Mark send the thing, Mark send the thing from me now, and I have to see how fast I could get this downloaded. But yes, I have it. Oh gosh. Is to get it from here.
Which
All
talk the
right.
truth? Who you like more, me or Kelo?
Why you come to that to destroy
Look how
lives?
dark and shadowy, and we can't really see what's going on. Wait.
Both are we on the high chair now.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, both of you look tall.
Short men.
Short kings.
Short kings.
All right.
Tall queens.
I know queens in here.
So
don't understand that one.
yeah. What do you think about that last song? If one were to pull out one's tabanka,
Right.
one would only drown oneself further in unresolved issues.
I agree. You know, there's some people out there to say it's a get over somebody, you had to get
Under
somebody else.
That's right.
I don't believe in that.
I could tell you, it's like drowning your sorrows. You just delaying till the next time. Okay, Mark Chung, you can't pull out your tobacco. That's terrible advice. It's fun advice until it get real, and then
Yeah, but nobody want to hear that in music though. Like they don't want to hear the real answer. Like
don't
go and pull out your tobacco.
Let's write this song. We could write that song. Challenge accepted. Do not pull out one's tobacco. So if you're still on thing there, I forget to ask you, boy, Andrew. I saw you there earlier with your sneaky self. or did you sign off? And Nigel Rojas.
Probably sign off.
Nigel Rojas. That guy.
So
what song are you looking for, Kelo?
I got it already. I just
okay.
downloaded it. So
okay. So we down to the last song.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if I hear next week. You know, I didn't even know I had to be here today. Kelo does invite me to these things. Like, what time you had message me? 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, I didn't know I was needed.
I thought I did. I forgot.
I don't know if in time until Kelo get his song.
Oh no, I buffed them.
I think him over for them.
Yeah, no, it's you know. I don't know if you realize this, and even when you were out and I was holding on for you, I keep reminding people, this is Kelocal, not Kelocal, right? This is Kelo show, not Darren. So what do you want to see, Darren?
You are part of the show. You are the show. Come on, bro. All right. So yeah, man, you are just as part of this as I am. But
I'm in trouble now with my girlfriend commenting, huh? What were you talking about?
Huh? This boy, but you
I didn't say anything wrong, though. I said don't do that.
He's saying don't do it. Me and this guy saying don't pull out it. Well, you will only get more problems by trying to pull out your tobacco. But I mean, you could only speculate that being that you don't have a tobacco and you are very happy and satisfied with, you know.
Exactly.
Insert mama guy here.
I have no comment. But this is that song good. That song
What's
like
that?
that song that just sounded like what was that? That would be what we just heard, that was Skyline. Yeah. But other than that, this is how we're gonna end the show. Yeah, we're already over time. And gonna drop this one. You asked for it. As I said, you said I played. And I'm gonna say again, thank you to Kelno and Kelfro for just keeping the vibes going. I am Kello. And this is how we're gonna end the show. And I gotta say thank you for everybody for tuning in. And don't forget, next week we got checklist. Look out for that. All right, don't forget the 12th of April, the 25th of April. What is going on? The 25th of April, West Side, Port of Spain. And also,
keep judging me, right?
No, I like he doing things, and I looking at you in shared disappointment of him. I was trying to be supportive because you have to deal with him more than me.
Yeah.
Like
And
this guy. Also, when I was hosting the show, all now. So if you see how he used to get on, the show used to finish at 10.
Yeah,
and I
the show
thing reminder because he's the tech.
the show normally finishes at 10.
Why
Trust
he ain't
me.
getting buff?
You just make me look bad for the people. That's it.
No, you look very efficient.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening. I'm going to leave you with this one from the Bad Putty and the Saltfish. This is White Horse. Enjoy your weekend and your week. I'm out. We're out of here.
Running wild, running free, got me winded for your body. Turn me on and turn me off. What's the use? What's the use? Lives are lost. Running wild, running free, got me winded for your body. Turn me on and turn me off. What's the use? What's the use? I'm at a loss. She's got no place for losing. Fever in a brain. Demented lovers quarrel. It's just not the same. When you ride, when you ride, when you ride the one horse. When you ride, when you ride, when you ride until you're lost. When you ride, when you ride, when you ride the one horse. When you ride, when you ride, when you ride until you're heaven sent, so I believe. Just another demon seed. Turn me on and turn me off. What's the use? What's the use? I'm at a loss. She's got no place for losing. Fever in her brain. Demented lovers quarrel. It's just not the same. When you ride, when you ride, when you ride the one horse. When you ride, when you ride, when you ride until you're lost. When you ride.
listening to O.U.R Radio, your urban alternative. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at ourradio.fm.
You're listening to Kelocal Lockdown Tuesdays with DJ Kelo, the home of TNT rock music.